John McCain is 4 more years of George W. Bush. John?
Yeah, so what we want to do before this is a message to black people in general, everybody else who gets to hear it, but also specifically to Rastafari, to those pro-Ethiopia, those pro, what they say, black theology, black liberation theology, that group of people. But first, before I even get into the whole Barack Obama kind of thing and this present thing with Reverend Wright, I want you to listen carefully to what Burhana Selassie, known to us as Bob Marley, what he said in his Ethiopian interview several years ago. Listen carefully, if you will. You'll listen to the message that he gives us. So when I see a lot of our so-called Rasta people and Rastafari jumping on this kind of bandwagon for Obama, you understand, following the politician, you got to understand that. We've been warned about the politician. Those who are politicians, you have responsibility, but we've been warned about getting caught up in that politics. You understand, and how you, in a sense, committing a spiritual adultery. You understand, really believing, investing your heart and your mind, your soul, in other words. You understand, even after so-called candidates such as Barack Hussein Obama. You understand, and all those who've been hating on ones like Atla. You understand, in the Atla Ministries. You understand? Listen to Burhana Selassie, Bob Nesta Marley, Robert Nesta Marley. You understand? Listen carefully, if you will.
You know, some Rasta man is more like, it's not easy. You know, it's not very easy. Because to some people belly full. You know, them protest for the system. They will fight for the system because them cool, them belly full. But you have a lot of hungry people now, where them could have full them belly. If them want, them could have fight for the system and full them belly, but them prefer remain hungry and fight for freedom more than for just giant for just a belly full. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is it, man.
You know, this is a whole different story. He's in blackface, but somehow I suspect he's more of a racist. Because in his book, he kind of talks about, he kind of like appeals to this kind of idea of like, based on the quotes, you know, he appeals to this idea like, you know, like, almost like he's appealing to the black people, or like Marcus Garvey did. He's kind of appealing to the black levels of anger, whatever. And then a lot of people are getting caught up in it, but he hasn't promised nobody anything out of it. You know, if Obama wants my vote, what does he plan on giving the Rastafari community? I mean, I see there's Damian Marley and there's some ones and ones who are kind of like doing videos, and Coca T and everybody doing video. Barack Obama. Yeah, but that's to make money too. But you have to recognize, whether Barack Obama promised or not. When Barack Obama comes to the Rastafari community and listen, I know you've been getting persecuted, a lot of you have been going to jail and been put in jail for like religious, you know, marijuana, the religious thing, you know, and certain quality of life thing, because it's hard for you all because you are persecuted as a persecuted religious community, so forth and so on. So I know you got the reggae, the music, you know, just put out the good and positive word, because I'm there for you. Fuck him. He didn't come and say shit like that to the Rastafari community. So when some of you Rasta brothers and sisters and rest of you are coming along saying, oh, why are you against Barack Obama? You gotta remember something. What Jeremiah Wright spoke is more according to the message and the intent of Rastafari than what Barack Obama is standing for. Barack Obama is another politician. Remember Bob Marley even said, no, I trust no politician. Remember the whole time Rasta man said, don't trust no politician. And Barack Obama gave us every reason not to trust any politician, because it wasn't even 36 hours. What? It was like 25 hours, 20 hours, 10 hours. Everybody was probably putting pressure on his ass. And he had to get out there. You know, he had to get out there and say, Barack Obama, and say, oh, I don't support him, I don't endorse him, I don't like him, I never did like him, I didn't know him at all. You punk ass. No, for real. And I tell you one thing, Barack Obama wins and he becomes president, oh my goodness.
John McCain is 4 more years of George W. Bush. John?
Yeah,